Hey everybody, it's Lon Simon. We've got more interesting stuff from GearBest.com that came in. They sent this to the channel free of charge. This is called the Cube Mix. It is a Windows tablet, but it also has a keyboard component, so we'll take a look and see what's inside. I'm not expecting much out of this one. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to this, probably in the next week or two, so you'll see a review up on my main channel at lon.tv. So here is the tablet component. Let's pull the little thing off the screen here. I'm going to put this aside so I can repackage this later. So it kind of feels like some of those cheap Windows tablets we've seen in the past. The screen doesn't feel all that great, but it almost feels like there's another layer that has to be peeled off the screen, and maybe there is. So we'll maybe look at that before I do the main review. Here is the back of it. So there's a little camera up there. And you'll see here there's a little pogo plug down there, and the reason is that there is another component to this. There's a keyboard component, which I'm going to get to. I'm really curious if there's another layer on the screen. Sometimes they put these films on the screen that are so well applied you can't get them off, so I'm going to play with that. I once got through an entire review and discovered that I was doing it with the screen, and I had to reshoot the whole thing. So here is the keyboard component. Looks like it had some damage on the way over here, so let's take a look at that. So here you go. And they call this the magnetic keyboard dock. So I think there's probably some magnet guidance on this to put it into place. So here it is. It's got some kind of chiclet-sized keys, a little click pad here. It has some weight to it, actually. It feels a little heavy. Kind of reminds me, actually, of the Asus device. I think it was a T100 or something. We looked at it a long time ago on the channel. It feels a lot like it, actually. Same weight and feel, and the hinge here is very reminiscent of that also. So the hinge is kind of stuck in a position here. Let's see what happens when I slide the tablet portion in. So here's the tablet, and we'll just align it like so, and it should just line up and seal in there. Not quite. All right, let's see if we can lift it up now. There we go. So it doesn't really lock in. It's got a magnet on it, but it's not all that strong. So I think it might actually come out pretty easily. And this one is a little more powerful than other tablets that look like it, because it does have a Core M3 built in. And it looks like we've got some USB Type-C here on the side of it also. So you've got a rather odd micro USB 3 connector. I guess they wanted to have a thinner profile here. So you've got USB 3, but in a thinner micro connector. They do have an adapter in the box to make that work. USB-C, this looks like a micro SD card slot and a headphone jack over there. On the other side, there's just some speakers, it looks like, and then you've got a USB port embedded into the keyboard dock on that side. But another one on here too. So a lot of ports on this thing. Looks rather interesting. So we'll see how it works when it's ready to go. You'll see a full review on my main channel at lon.tv.
This channel is brought to you by my Patreon supporters. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to lon.tv/Patreon to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit lon.tv/S.